What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy here with your $600 second stimulus check update and your $2,000 third stimulus check update. Today is going to be a big day as new details are going to be released on the third stimulus check package. We're going to go over that, the second stimulus check, the $600, and the third stimulus check that'll be between $1,400 and $2,000, as well as some breaking related news. But first, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss out on upcoming videos, and hit the like button for us down below. It really helps out our channel. All right, let's jump right into it because we got a lot to cover. First up, Pfizer is doing a new study that has provided more evidence that their vaccine is effective against the UK coronavirus variant or mutation. In yesterday's video, we've seen Dr. Fauci talk about the mutations. If you caught that, there's several different mutations going on, and it does appear from Pfizer that their vaccine is effective against at least the United Kingdom variant. Now, this is just preliminary data, but the study, which was published on a preprint server, is yet to go under peer review, but it analyzed blood samples from 8 people in the 18 to 55 age range and 8 people in the 56 to 85 age range, and found that the Pfizer vaccine provided, quote, no biologically significant difference in neutralization activity against the virus. Next up, yesterday, Joe Biden unveiled his coronavirus plan going forward. Here's a quick synopsis of it.
Today, I am unveiling a national strategy on COVID-19 and executive actions to beat this pandemic. This plan reflects the ideas I set forward during the campaign and further refined over the past 3 months. It consists of my transitions teams, the task force, Tony Fauci and the team here today and other experts put this plan together. Our national strategy is comprehensive. It's based on science, not politics. It's based on truth, not denial, and it's detailed. We're in a national emergency, and it's time we treat it like one, together with a national plan as the United States of America. As I said yesterday in my inaugural address, there are moments in history when more is asked of a particular generation, more is asked of us as Americans than other times. We are in that moment now. History is going to measure whether we're up to the task. I believe we are. The American people have given so much already, but I believe they're ready to set big goals and pursue them with courage, conviction, and honesty, because the health of the nation is literally at stake. It's not hyperbole. I'm convinced the American people are ready as well to spare no effort, no expense to get this done. We directed FEMA to establish a COVID response liaison for each state, which means every state will have a point person at the federal level to maximize cooperation between the federal government and the states. And where it falls short, to be made known about it, it may be made known immediately.
Now, moving into stimulus and stimulus related here, Senate Democrats are going to possibly be filing ethics complaints against Republican Senators Josh Hawley and Republican Senator Ted Cruz over the Capitol attacks. And this could lead to more dissension among the Republican senators from the Democratic senators in upcoming stimulus check and stimulus packages votes. 7 Senate Democrats are asking the Ethics Committee to open an investigation into Republican Senators Josh Hawley and Republican Senator Ted Cruz over the January 6th protest. The senators filed a complaint yesterday with the committee asking that it would probe whether Hawley and Cruz's objections to the Electoral College results violated the chamber's ethics rules. The senators wrote, the Senate Ethics Committee should investigate their conduct to fully understand their role, the actions of which we know demand an investigation and a determination whether disciplinary action is warranted. Until then, a cloud of certainty will hang over them and over this body. Now, the reason why this could be key for upcoming stimulus checks and stimulus packages is because Josh Hawley was the leader of the Republicans in the Senate pushing for more stimulus checks, along with Republican President Donald Trump, who's no longer in there. So Josh Hawley led the charge to, number one, get those $600 stimulus checks included. Remember, him and Bernie Sanders, who is now the Senate budget chairman in the Senate, basically has moved up to one of the leaders in the Senate now. He was partnered with Josh Hawley, and Bernie Sanders were partners on including stimulus checks in that second package. There was no stimulus checks before that. And then after that, leading the charge on the $2,000 stimulus checks. Now, again, I don't normally take sides left, right. I'm normally kind of more center because I consider myself a realist. But I'll tell you this, if the Democrats kind of try to shun or punish, especially Josh Hawley there, that could make him and other Republican senators less likely to vote along with the Democrats when they call on them to vote on the next stimulus check and next stimulus package. Remember, Josh Hawley kind of spoke out against almost all of the Republican senators at the time. He was the first one from the Republican senators to say, we should include stimulus checks and we should make them larger. And that went on for weeks. I mean, I remember saying on this channel that he was like the new hero of the stimulus check movement. And lo and behold, we ended up getting a $600 check when there was a $0 check to begin with. And then the push for the $2,000 stimulus check. So if the Democrats try to punish him, will he vote with the Democrats days later to pass a stimulus check or a stimulus package? We start to get on iffy ground here. So, the Democrats, and you can let me know your thoughts. Do you think that they should try to punish Josh Hawley and Ted Cruz for basically saying that they didn't agree with the Electoral College results and that there should have been more investigations? Is really kind of where it went. I mean, I don't really pick sides here, but everything that I've seen from Josh Hawley, it's not that he was like inciting a mob or anything like that. I definitely think that, he wanted to kind of protest the results. Nothing happened with it, but then it kind of got out of hand with the actual like riots and stuff. I mean, I don't think Josh Hawley foreseen that happening. And again, I don't know if I'm defending him here, but I just didn't really see anything that he like said, "Hey, let's mob the Capitol." He's our biggest like supporter on the Republican side for stimulus checks in the Senate. And although the Democrats can pass stimulus checks and stimulus package bills without any Democrats, they have to use their get out of jail card, their reconciliation card, and they have a limited amount of times they can do that. And the Biden administration has said multiple times that they want to pass stimulus checks and stimulus packages until the pandemic is over. And Joe Biden himself says he wants to get bipartisan support for this next stimulus package, which, by the way, we're supposed to be getting details on today. So, yeah, let me know your thoughts if you think that they should try to punish these Republican senators and if you think it'll kind of delay things possibly even further. Next up, let's talk about the mortgage and rental assistance, and then we'll tie into Mitch McConnell and how the proceedings are going to happen here with the next stimulus package and today's coming out. I want to read this for you guys how rental assistance works. The funding is currently being doled out from the second stimulus package. That's the $25 billion in rental assistance that you guys will get to use to pay your rent. There's $25 billion coming from the second stimulus package. It's being doled out by the Treasury right now to state and local governments. So it basically is going out to all the states in the United States, which should receive all of the funds by January 26th. So that means all of the funds for the states or going to the states should be received by now and within the next 4 days, depending on which state and who processes the money the fastest. These governments then act as grantees that provide assistance to eligible households through existing or newly created rental assistance programs. Eligible households for this rental assistance and mortgage assistance, if you have a mortgage instead of rent, may receive up to 12 months of assistance. So basically, could pay your mortgage or your rent for up to 12 months, which is honestly just absolutely amazing. Can you imagine getting your mortgage or rent paid for up to 12 months? And really, this is just the second round. There's a third round coming in the third stimulus package, which we'll talk about here in a second. And then there's actually a fourth round from that third stimulus package from the money that's going to states and cities. So, yeah, there's like basically a second round, a third round, and a fourth round still coming just on rental assistance alone. And a lot of, honestly, the rental assistance a lot of times is more money than the actual stimulus checks. Everybody gets all excited about the stimulus checks, but really the rental assistance is actually more money, and unemployment is actually more money too if you do qualify for unemployment if you've lost your job. But there's a lot of other buckets of money in these packages that are actually more money than the stimulus check itself. So, eligible households may receive up to 12 months of assistance plus an additional 3 months if the grantee determines that the extra months are needed to ensure housing stability. While $25 billion in emergency rental assistance is clearly not enough to meet the estimated $70 billion in accrued back rent or the ongoing need for rental assistance to keep families stably housed, these resources are essential and desperately needed. And that's where the third stimulus check package and the extra money from the states and cities is going to be the fourth round of mortgage and rental assistance. I will be helping you guys claim these in the next upcoming days as we get more information about them. Couple things to note here that these previous rental assistance packages and mortgage assistance packages, a lot of them are just going to be reopening. So ones like this, where Iowa added $29 million just in the latest round of rental assistance, which meant up to $3,200 per renter in Iowa and $3,600 per homeowner. These will be opening up, just like the New York City and New York State rental assistance, the Department of Housing in Connecticut, and the state of Kansas, which paid up to $5,000 in rental assistance. These are just some of the latest ones I covered on the channel, which is now going back to December. There's kind of been a lull right now because these programs used up their money at the end of December and are now waiting for the new set of money, which is $25 billion going to every single state from the second stimulus check package. You will likely be able to start claiming this money this week, and I will keep you guys updated. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel and you don't miss out on new videos, which come out every day at, say it with me, 10 a.m., 3 p.m., 8 p.m., and 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Obviously, if you're not Eastern, you got to adjust the time. But every time, just tune in on those times. A nice way to get notification is subscribe down below. It's free. And click the notification bell and click all notifications. But you won't get a notification for the 11 p.m. videos. You just got to tune in at those times. Next up, new details on the third stimulus check package. Number one is Mitch McConnell wants to push the Senate impeachment trial to mid-February. Now, remember, he's the minority leader. He's just the leader of the Republicans now. So this is Mitch McConnell's proposal to give the both sides time to prepare for President Donald Trump's impeachment trial, where he may actually go and be on the stand and defend himself. He's hiring lawyers right now. But the good thing about this is that if they do this, this will give us ample time to get the third stimulus check package done quickly and done before this impeachment trial even goes on, so that the Senate won't have to split their time between stimulus packages and bills and negotiations possibly and doing the impeachment trial. Today, we are supposed to get more details on the third stimulus check package. We could possibly get the bill today, but we are expecting to get, this was kind of leaked through, let me think about this. I think it was the press secretary said today we are supposed to get more details on the third stimulus check package and possibly the bill today. So things are moving. It's just, you guys got to remember that, like, Joe Biden can't pass the stimulus check all by himself on day one. We got to get the bill, and then it's got to get voted on. So that could be happening today, getting the bill. I will be giving you guys the details on all this stuff, along with the mortgage and rental assistance, the increase on Social Security, possible student loan forgiveness, the unemployment boost, all these different buckets of money. Honestly, when they pass this next stimulus package, there's going to be multiple different buckets of money in there: rental assistance, the paid sick leave of up to $1,400 per week if you have the virus or anybody you know has the virus and you have to take care of them. And I mean, there's just so many. I can't even think about them off the top of my head. The student loan forgiveness, the student loan pausing now of the payments. We have the mortgage foreclosure ban if they're federal loans, I believe, and also the student loan payment pausing and the eviction moratorium that has all been extended through the presidential executive order. So, yeah, there's a lot going on. I will be explaining it all to you guys in the upcoming videos. So, yeah, stay tuned. You know the times. Make sure you're subscribed. You can click this top video here to watch my newest stimulus check video next. And this video teaches you how to start selling products on Amazon. I have a program where I teach people how to do that and to replace their 9 to 5 income by selling products on Amazon. Click on one of those videos to watch them next. Thanks, guys, and I will see you in the next video.